Also, I'm eating, by the way, so actually I'm going to mute myself so you don't hear me munch.
How was everyone else's week?
It was a week in my life that was not the worst one, but also not the best one.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst of times.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's winter, so all of my outdoor hobbies are paused, so I just do nothing but work.
Oof.
And D&D.
And D&D.
You telling me that ain't work?
This is fun.
I hope not.
It's not work for
Yeah,
me.
maybe for Gabe it's work.
Sometimes it feels like work for me, but for the most part, it just feels like fun.
It's not that I want to destroy the world. That was just for the sake of argument.
So, are we resting for a full night's sleep, or are we just taking a quick kip?
I was assuming full night's sleep.
I was also
because if we're gonna go back to this place, none of us have the expose invisibility spell, fairy light.
I'm preparing glitter dust.
Exactly. So that'll be
yeah,
good.
I was about to say if you could craft a scroll of glitter dust, because I can learn that spell.
Good. You have money.
Could I do that?
Yeah, I mean, we probably don't have the material components on us. Maybe the Devourer does.
I will
Go to the bathroom. I'm calling a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably not that. Let me see. Which hexes? Let's see if there's a useful against the Fae.
Thinking Cloud probably would not work on Will-O-Wisps. Spriggans, though.
Oh, that's right. We're going to be traveling through difficult terrain. Most likely.
Probably. I have a horse and a rocket.
I have a gun.
Good for you. I only have my legs.
I mean, as soon as someone reminds Heavy that he has a potion of fly, he will give it to them.
You want a potion of fly?
From way back, and then he got the ability to basically fly.
I forgot.
I forgore.
Like, he got it, and then one session later, basically.
Coven, curse wound, dark carry death. Discourse may handle a humanoid. No disguise, disrupt connection. Are we thinking they might have summons?
The Spriggans?
They don't have summons. Do they?
I'm not worrying about the Spriggan right now. I'm more worrying about the thing we're going to fight at the temple. The giant six-legged thing with swords the size of Tone.
That's what Shatter is for.
Wait, it's a construct?
We don't know
I mean,
what
Shatter
it is.
doesn't work on constructs, but you know what it would work on?
Weapons.
Swords the size of Tone.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm back. Need to think about spell
30 feet
slot stuff.
So, Sammy.
Yep.
The Robodragon is not magic yet, right?
No, it is. It's +1.
Okay.
I enchanted it. It's not like its own unique magic thing.
Yeah.
It is just a pistol that got fucked with during creation that I later enchanted.
How do I get rid of this?
So it's not like Coralon or Mask.
Would you like that to become +4 for a while?
How long's a while?
Or not +4, sorry, it would be +2 for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to complain about +1 to attack and damage.
Yeah.
I don't know how long a while is, but
It is 9 hours.
That's alright. That's all.
yeah, I'll take that. Yeah,
So,
I'm thinking I'll take that.
but basically, it's just greater magic weapon.
Oh, gotcha.
I guess I switch my hex to wood because I don't know anything else.
Yeah, the Rova gun maybe has the spirit of Rovagug in it.
As of yet, not confirmed.
I forgot that he would be considered an outsider, so I was kind of geeking internally of being like, ooh, I can figure out if this is just like because he was whispering at me or because he's actually in it.
Another
So-
shocking grasp.
Remind me again. This thing that was holding the sword as long as Tone.
We don't know what it is. We know it has 6 legs. We know it's some kind of thing.
Uses
know if it's
fire and
construct.
lightning.
Yeah, we know it uses fire and lightning.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I was curious about.
Other than that, we don't know anything.
That's all.
They've gathered snacks.
Buonissimo.
This is a humanoid target? Yeah, humanoid creature. That's something 6 like.
Who's a humanoid creature?
Nobody.
Damn.
For real, for real.
For real, for real.
Wait, did Spriggans have like a cloud ability?
One of them had an entangle ability.
Something that would disease, inhaled poisons, or noxious gases.
I don't remember one having one.
Right.
We had the one caster one that did like an entangle.
Yeah. I know that. I'm swapping out PS Gabe, swapping out my swine hex. Blah blah blah. Board hex.
Real quick, Al.
Yep.
Do note that. Oops, I did not mean to hit the. Now everyone knows how I track my points of burn for my macros.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Crap, burn.
Craft, Prince, burn, and misc.
that's cringe, dude.
Well, because I've got abilities that rely on the number of points of burn.
I'm messing with you.
I don't want to have to manually do it every time. There's
I mean, how I did it is I put it just in my like damage reduction and immunities. I just put my burn number there.
yeah, that's all well and good, but then I have to manually adjust, and I have to keep track of that.
Don't you also have to keep track of?
No, he uses
No.
macros and shit.
Oh, you just like press a button on your screen and it or something.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Never mind.
here.
I take it all back. That's
This-
pretty cool,
this is-
dude.
Don't you feel silly?
I do feel silly.
Okay, well, it doesn't like it, cause... But, I'm putting it in the That... Whoop, that's loot. Hang on. Shit.
Awkward.
There we go. General. That is the macro that I use to calculate burn when I have less than 3.
Ah. Cool.
Macro. These nuts.
Macro my balls.
Yeah, that is a neat little system actually. I find the kineticist is a really awesome class and concept, but the looking at the playtest rules in 2e, having it's a lot more of like a binary state rather than of like you summon an element and then you use it for things rather than tracking stacks. Seems just a lot more reasonable for like a pen and paper game.
2e apologist detected.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. One of these days, when 2e has taken over the world, I will remember this. We will.
I have no
this.
opinions on 2e.
I really like 2e. I have a friend who is a big 2e advocate, and I just started playing it. It's fun. 1e is great. I like 2e as well. I think 2e doesn't have the same level of like hyper optimization of 1e, which is something I really like to do. Too, and it's got a lot of cool stuff. It's like all the choice of 1e, but not like I don't know. I don't need to get into it. It's fun.
That's around where Splash rolled.
It's based on terrain, so there's going to be a lot weirder stuff than.
Fuck. This could
Heavy
be
becomes
wild.
unknown.
Gatlane heavy. Gatlane heavy.
I'm going to be back in a bit. I got to go walk my dog, but I would like to tell you what it is. It's just going to take me a couple seconds. So game call. If people want to leave, not Ben though.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get a bed. Love the game.
I also have to get to bed soon.
I'll see you all next.
That was
Last Snow MVP.
that was a narrative not one, so Library could sunder his blade.
True.
That was just the dice gods
No.
looking out for the narrative of the game.
No. Library, I will level with y'all right now. Library does not feel any sort of like anything about heavy.
I get that, but also like I'm sad he died. But like he's coming back.
Yeah.
Guys
Library
like that, the guy's down the street. Like, I mean, I'm not worried about it.
Library is good in that she cares about like people in general as a concept. Individuals,
Not until she's given a reason to,
yeah.
or like
there
some
are
connection.
there are, not counting herself and Coralon, there are 4 people she cares about. Everyone else doesn't matter.
What about like people who of large groups of people who are like good? Like say, there's a good king, and then like next in succession is like a dick. Would you care about the good king living if he was in danger?
I mean, like she'd try to keep him alive for, pragmatic reasons, but if he died, she wouldn't feel sad or anything. It would just be, well, that sucks.
This is an issue to deal with, maybe.
Yeah. Very, very little emotions going on in that.
Very
head.
like pragmatic utilitarian.
Yeah.
What if
With a couple exceptions.
Yeah.
Sleepy, obviously being one of them.
Nope.
Work this way.
Sleepy being
into your
almost
heart.
fully down the line of people I've met that I would be sad if they died. It's the 4 people that you have, about 1 million other people, and then Sleepy.
So, if you, as players, want to have a little bit of meta-knowledge, the thing that Library cut herself off from saying is that she met a good drow once.
Oh, as opposed to the all Spriggan are
Yeah.
evil.
Because she was going to say, you know.
Oh, just like all drow are evil.
Yeah. Well, because, you know, the idea of them being good was mentioned, and she almost said, well, it is possible. I did meet a good drow once, but then she remembered, right, drow probably shouldn't mention those things existing because that's kind of top secret, and I don't want to spill the beans and have the Winter Council after me.
Yeah.
The drow are secret?
Yes.
It's damn, it's too bad Sleepy had to drop the game. Whatever happened to that guy?
Wait,
He's been disappeared.
Drow?
Sleepy's social credit score has been deemed too low.
Yeah, drow are, like, the secret shame of the elves, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay.
And as the years have gone on, the Winter Council, which was originally basically like the hardcore extremists in the elven leadership, have shifted from trying to exterminate drow to killing anyone who knows they exist who isn't an elf.
Fuck.
Because, you know, that's the whole point, is that they can't, okay, well, clearly we're not going to be able to kill all of the drow, so instead we'll just make it so that it's like they don't exist. Haha, that's the same thing, right? And yeah, so that's one of the people library cares about.
Is the good drow?
Yeah. Her second friend ever. The first friend ever is also the captain of the Company of the Iron Eye. Then the third person she cares about is the tiefling that's connected to Robodragon.
Yeah.
Because, see again, party daughter.
Yeah.
And the fourth one is a former player character who is now the queen of Calignos.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got sleepy. Whoa, buddy, your list.
Nope.
Hello.
But it's worth noting that all of these people, there has been an incident where library has been like, you know, well, obviously the solution to your personal and social problems is violence.
Naturally.
And somehow, when, you know, it became relevant for effects and such, people were surprised when it was revealed she was chaotic. I'm
she
sorry.
definitely seems like chaotic neutral. Like chaotic...
Yeah.
Leaning chaotic neutral, chaotic good.
Yeah, she is chaotic good, but good, again, in the sense of, abstract caring about people.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
The good of the many outweighs the good of the few or the one, so if I have to kill 100,000 people to save 100,001 lives, I will without a second thought.
I can respect that as a character motivation in a role-playing game. If I met somebody in real life who said that to me, I would go into a conniption.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, when you combine
the great
that
part about role-playing games to me.
When you combine that with the fact that she has almost zero emotional intelligence and is trying to figure out how, caring about people as individuals works, that basically merges into, well, if there's a person who's making your life worse, then it's easiest to just kill them, and that's the right thing to do. Not for herself, obviously, but for the people she cares about.
That's almost the antithesis to how I kind of envision Two Time, where Two Time cares about people more than he cares. He cares more about, Tone feeling better about his path to redemption than he does about,
the world.
Doing good in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, Library is very, very damaged as a character. All of my characters
Aren't all the best ones are?
Yeah. I mean, I say this again and again, but there is no excuse for someone to become an adventurer unless they either, there's no excuse if they are a healthy, stable person with a stable home life.
Adventurers aren't people with stable jobs and a healthy home life and a healthy childhood.
Forget healthy childhood, just healthy mind.
Yeah.
You can have had a perfectly healthy childhood but still be a little fucked up in the head, and adventuring is just right for you.
I just thought of this. Sleepy has left his mark on life.
It's a
and that's just a fact.
Oh, like empirically, sure.
It's an empirical fact. Sleepy's left his library. So check and mate, sir.
I do believe remove curse removes the scar.
Yes. Don't do that though. Oh yeah, I think it does. Probably does.
All right, I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for the session, everybody. This one was
Yeah, you get
did the
effects that remove curses can remove the scar.
Yeah. Well,
all right. Bye.
Later.
And we currently have a couple people capable of removing curses in the party that Library is originally from.
Well, let me phrase it like this: for as long as you've known Sleep, he's left a mark on you.
That's like empirically
That's
true.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, one that's a fact. And since you're too emotionally damaged to not understand, that actually has no emotional connection. We're like homies, right? Let me tell you how you're gonna play your character, okay?
I mean,
I hope you guys like that combat.
I did.
Yeah.
The puzzle combat was really cool, actually.
if that, like, as you were tallying up the damage for the coup de grace against Heavy, I was just going like, okay, he can still live, okay,
No,
he
there
can't
we
live.
go.
Okay, there's more. 3d6, yes.
I only
always
say it
wanted-
because I want to know what the race is.
I've always wanted to throw a Calicang at a party, but never really had the right situation. Like, either they were too high level, or they were the right level, but they weren't really looking for something. Because they always guard like treasures.
I mean, you could have the party be, like, duped into going into somewhere they're protecting.
I mean, yeah, but it just didn't fit, right? Like, but then this was a perfect situation. I was like, they're gonna look for something, and I can make it so that it's not. I'm gonna annihilate them by giving it like this puzzle aspect. And it only really came to me when I like found the map this morning. I was like, this is perfect.
Well, all right then. So, with a roll of 78, what is Heavy now?
I am going to go to my sheet.
Oh man, love my optics knowledge coming in. I zoomed in on him moving 10 feet up. I was like, no, that's gonna change the whole optic path.
I'm glad I finally figured out my backup character.
Oh, nice.
A virtuous Bravo Paladin. So yet another swashbuckler.
God damn it, now I need to change my character.
No, why? Is yours also a virtuous Bravo Paladin?
No, but he's a swashbuckler. Or they're a swashbuckler. So...
I can change.
No, because I
don't. You don't want to change. I know you. You spent so long making that character.
I spent so long making every character and then scrap it 80% of the way through because I'm like, this doesn't quite fit mechanically the vision I have, and then I pick something else and I'm like, this fits, but it's a different 80% that doesn't work.
Yeah, I can go through the same thing sometimes. I will say though, I made a promise to Gabe recently that the next character I play in one of his games will be Bear cubed or Bear to the 4th.
Yeah.
So
what does that mean?
Bjorn Bjornison, the half-orc shifter werebear or were-touched archetype, who is a werebear half-orc who turns into a full bear or a werebear.
Like a werebear skinwalker?
No, but it's the were-touched archetype. So the backstory is his.
And they're also a bear, right? Like
yes. He goes from being a bear to being half bear to being a bear.
But a different kind of bear.
So yes, he is a big, hairy, hot gay man.
Love it.
Who is always shirtless because he's from the lands of the Lenormand Kings, and so everywhere but there is just too warm for him to have any significant clothing on.
Yo, for real, my art's from the same place.
I'm living out my androgynous fantasies with this character. Oh, to be a dexterous twink.
But yes.
Oh.
Fuck. That's not good.
I believe that makes you a woman.
It would.
I'm
technically
about being bound to a body of fresh water.
It doesn't. You don't have any penalties to it. You get a bonus if you're near it, but you don't have a penalty if you're not.
That does seem to be the case.
Dex, charisma, minus strength. You can inspire people, to give them a bonus on will and craft and perform.
So you would increase your dex minus your strength.
But you don't care about... That's like good for you. You don't care about strength, right? You lose con bonus,
yes,
maybe?
I lose con. And I don't gain the charisma.
So your attack goes up, your damage goes down.
No, my attack stays the same.
You have a dex bonus?
No, my attack does go up, yes.
Yeah, your attack goes up and your damage goes down.
Actually, wait, hang on, I have to open the heavy sheet so I can just make
that
sure.
That was on the primal table.
It could have been a minus con.
That would have been bad.
This is like okay.
You were pretty close. You were 3 off of Gathleen. Does Gathleen have minus con?
I don't think so, actually. I was gonna play Gathleen at one point. No, they do. Plus dex, plus charisma, minus con.
Well, they did.
Yo, you can give an inspiration to somebody with a lock of your hair.
Technically, it doesn't say anywhere that Naiad are only female.
I am going to find out.
It might on the Pathfinder wiki.
It might say it on their monster.
Yeah. I was also gonna play a Naiad at some point.
Yep, they are definitely women.
Yep. Yeah.
Good on fucking Paizo for using gender neutral language then, because it always refers to them as they. So good on Paizo.
They often do that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about like all characters there, so like people are she.
They usually use she.
They use she and he.
Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like every time they go to write a description, they just flip a coin.
I'm going to go to the Pathfinder wiki and double check that they are.
I already went there. It doesn't
specify. It doesn't
it's
say
got
either way.
bare minimum information.
They're all women.
Cool.
Yeah. Also, inspiration. So typically a lock of hair.
Yep.
I have long hair.
It's her favor.
Oh, it does say her favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not all Naiads. But...
No,
so
I know.
You have become physically female.
Yep. I think... Yeah.
The question is your character now going to experience gender dysphoria?
The answer is yes.
Yeah. I think so. Heavy seems pretty attached to his masculinity.
I mean, he's not necessarily attached to really much, but yeah.
Physical form.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say it flat out. I think Heavy would probably not be, at least for a time, fully on board with continuing with the party, at least until he's figured out what the hell is up with his new body.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That totally makes sense. There is a tad bit of a problem. He has nowhere else to go.
He can stay with Devar.
Sure, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this will be interesting then.
It'll be very interesting and awkward.
We'll need to have you roll up a new character then.
Well, what I was getting into is we were just talking about how it turns out that Sammy's and my backup characters are very similar, more than you realize, Sammy, because you said
I saw
how
the
you were...
picture. I saw the picture, and I'm like, yeah, we might be the same character.
Yeah, like, you said you were living out your androgynous fantasies. My backup is fucking gender fluid, and also
Love
a
it.
swashbuckler. And also, best part, you're a virtuous Bravo paladin. Rosland Bravo swashbuckler.
Yo! Okay, 2 times leaving. I'm bringing in my backup character.
Well, but, so that sort of brings me
Two
to
Bravos.
the second thing I was going to say, which is that if we can shenanigan things to allow for it a little bit, I was thinking that my backup character could basically be someone sent by, missive from library from the Iron Eye to basically keep tabs on and help the remnants of the Stormside.
Okay. Yeah.
And also maybe slightly kind of record what they do so that it can be slotted into the complete compiled unified chronicle later.
And keep an eye on the Rovagug, one half of the Rovagug pair.
The dogs.
That information is on a strictly need-to-know basis, and I have yet to determine whether it is need-to-know.
The Gugs.
I mean,
Rova and the Gugs.
it's very evident that Nergui is connected to Rovagug because she took leadership, and half of her followers are Serenites, half of them are Rovagug worshippers, and they both think she's going to kill Rovagug.
That's
Yes, it's disturbing.
That's awesome. No, that's awesome.
Well, what's disturbing is that Gabe also changed his nickname in that server from Robodragon, or just Robo, to Robogug at that time. And I was in Ireland on, an 8-hour time difference. It was right before we started up this campaign.
Yeah.
So I just loaded up Discord, while I was walking through the unseasonable 80-degree heat in Dublin. And I was like, why does that say
God.
Robogug? Wait. No. So far, they've been pretty chill. It's mostly just been the Rovagug folks saying, kill, and the Serenites saying, no, that's not nice.
Enola doesn't want to kill, it's just that some people need to die at a certain time.
Yes. And
That's
their
real.
job to
That's
set them
real,
down
actually.
promptly.
sometimes the best way to make them die is to tell the very impressionable 5 intelligence Blood Rager that they need to die and not elaborate.
Enola's never done that. Enola kills people quietly in the background when you guys aren't looking.
Yes, that is also true, which is part of why she's so fucking terrifying. Because it would be much easier to just tell Nergui to do it.
Enola is like this little tiny a girl. She's like a child, right? That showed up with the rest of them. Having the same sort of dream that they all did. And
so
she talks like this. She's like, hey, it's okay. Sometimes people need to die.
Enola reminds me of the time a friend of mine decided to play Vampire the Masquerade game, decided to play a Malkavian who had been turned at the age of 12.
That is terrifying.
Yes! Everything must burn, said by this little child holding a bloody knife.
Yeah. You can...
In a field of corpses.
Yeah. I'll table this backup character because I like this idea.
No.
I don't want to change this idea.
No, I'm gonna rebuild a new backup character.
No, keep it.
No, let Ben rebuild. He has other shit he needs to work on.
Yeah, I need to be able to make this character like something that actually fits with what I just decided and Gabe agreed to about being sent from the Iron Eye, which means special campaign traits. Yay. And maybe also a leadership feat or two. You never know. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off now. I gotta record an outro to this. Oh, I'm... God damn it, I accidentally... been deafened.
For
30 seconds.
When you were ting.
You grunted and then you deafened yourself.
I was saying I am going to scrap this backup character because the Iron Eye stuff, which means campaign traits.
Use your Iron Eye backup.
Yorkaz? Yeah, I could use Yorkaz. I'd need to down level him a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's also made with the wrong point pie.
That's not gonna make that much of a difference.
He is a very unoptimized character.
Oh dear. I need to go.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
need to
go.
I have work tomorrow.
I'm gonna head over to the other Discord.
Yep.
So.
Bye.
See ya.
Night, guys.
Alright. Well, Sammy.
Sorry, you were saying something as I left.
Yeah, just before you hop off, before you leave, if I do end up going with Yorkaz, or my... Yeah, no, it would be Yorkaz. Yorkaz is a Wyvaran Battle Scout Ranger.
Ooh.
His whole gimmick is that he flies up, looks at the terrain for a couple rounds, and says, okay, we're fighting here.
And then gets that favored
He gets...
shit.
Well, he gives everyone else a bunch of bonuses that don't really matter.
Fun.
And because he's a Wyvaran, his stats are shit and he doesn't get a good favorite class bonus.
Such is life. I don't even know what the Paladin favored class bonus is.
What
for
race?
Aasimar.
Oh, for Aasimar.
Aasimar, but I'm flavored like Elvish because I think it's really cool that there can be non-human Aasimars.
Yeah. Paladin. The
Paladin,
favorite class bonus is +1 6 to morale bonus on saving throws provided by your auras.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, I'll have to build a new character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop off now.
Yeah, same.
And yeah.
Good session. I will see you
Very
next
good.
week. R.I.P. Heavy.
Rip Heavy, more significantly,
Spiritually.
Rip
and-
Heavy's identity.
Yeah, Rip Heavy's penis.
Don't do that. That hurts.
Well, it was magical when he reincarnated.
Yeah.
They reincarnated.